As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Arizona Cardinals and these guys defending their home turf. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go in Mexico City. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 43. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now if he... Third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made. That's the rookie out of North Carolina. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've got first down here from the 36. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Fritz comes out throwing. He's getting close, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
Sampson from the pistol. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
On third down, it's Hurts. Getting out to his left. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. With Sampson running out of the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Got it. Ready?
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
And off here to Sampson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well,
touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Flushed out of the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Benson now from the gun. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Get it. Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third and 4 coming up now.
70 Rangers, got 2. Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, stop. Steady.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1.
Okay,
More
ready?
from Mexico City in just a moment. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
70 Lions. Ready?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the Cardinals'
Ready?
7-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready? 60 Bison.
Hurts. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Browns tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready, ready.
First down from the 42.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the set.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
First down throw here from Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Viking 18. Ready.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Fails to find his running back. And it sets up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now an inside give to Benson. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's fourth down now. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. On first and 10, it's Hurts. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Finds him on the slant. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
He'll throw it. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw, Hurts. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's a Browns first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Here we go. Set. Come back. 50 inch. Go.
On first down, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Tiger. Unlock line. Unlock.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackler. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that will tie things up in the third.
Well, here we go. All squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They give up the gut to Benson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Big.
Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. No doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Secures this at the 17. Space past the 35. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and over the Cardinals side of the field. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Come on.
Throwing now on third and 2. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Pass the 60. Go.
Hand off to Sampson. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Let's go.
Here's Sampson. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have. Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. Hurts with it on third and short. Escapes out to the left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the third. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made. It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well. in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. We're cobbled together a yard there. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call.
Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles. Cougar 19. Ready.
Benson once more.
You know, I've always been taught in broadcasting, especially at the NFL level, there's a positive and there's a negative. I'm going to focus on the positive. What a play by the defense. That play was going sideline to sideline. They never let up. And they stopped that runner cold.
He fields this at the 18. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35.
Ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
19. Ready. 19 Cardinals. 19.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. Gets it to the 15. And he is in. Touchdown. The Browns go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights.
31.
And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Ready up.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
The ball carrier,
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Second down carry for Sampson. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Browns make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say the slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson buying some time right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.